Hey, yo, sorry about that. Um, hopefully I fixed it. Hopefully I fixed it, and everything should be back to normal here. So let's go. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Let's go. Let's go ahead and start this off again. So, your boy Drake and his lawyers. Okay, so your boy Drake and his lawyers decided to respond to UMG. And you guys already know that this whole situation is just not it's not looking good for Drake. And they just keep, responding to everything that UMG is saying, even though they don't have a foot to stand on. So let's go ahead and rewind this video because we were watching it in the last live stream, and hope you guys find your way back in here. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start watching this video. Go ahead and do your thing. Let's go.
Now it looks like the Drake and UMG lawsuit has finally updated. The last time we heard about the lawsuit, UMG had filed a motion to dismiss, and this is basically Drake's lawyer's response to that. He has made a couple points in his response, and we're just going to go over them. Now I'm only going to cover the key things that were talked about in this response. A lot of things are repetitive. A lot of things he had argued the first time, and he kind of just says them again. So I'll only mention the key points in his argument at this time. Now, one thing's for sure, Drake's lawyer is trying to paint Drake as a victim. My issue with that is that Drake was a competitor.
Hey, what's good, Laura L? What's good? What's good? Let's go. Let's continue.
Drake was part of the rap beef also. I've said it time and time and again. It takes two to tango. The lawyer tries to paint Drake as a victim after the release of the Not Like Us record. Throughout this whole entire argument, the lawyer fails to bring up or fails to mention that Drake himself also had participated in the rap battle by dropping hyperbolic disses himself. Not one time in this argument that Drake's lawyer had made did he.
Right. Drake is not the victim. The victim here, we already know who the victim is. Pharrell has always been. He's been catching strays from Drake for a while. He even bought the chains. He did all that. He said he melted them. Drake has been going at people, and he's been, now that he's the one getting attacked, like you're acting like a victim. And that's why I say that he doesn't have a foot to stand on in this lawsuit. It's just crazy. Let's continue. Let's go.
He mentioned Drake's diss tracks or anything like that. Now, granted, it's his lawyer, so I don't think that he would do that. But a lot of points that he's trying to make fail because of that. Now, it says here that the preliminary statement is that the primary question raised by UMG's motion to dismiss is whether Drake's amended complaint plausible alleges a reasonable listener could have concluded that Not Like Us and its accompanying cover art and music video were conveying facts about Drake. The amended complaint does not just allege that reasonable listeners could have reached to that conclusion. It plausibly alleges that millions, in fact, did so. As the amended complaint alleges, the unmistakable messages conveyed by the recording, image, and video is undisputably false allegations that Drake is a certified PDF file.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys doing? And also, I just wanted to say I appreciate the new subscribers. If you guys are coming in, let's go ahead and get the likes up. Number one, get the likes up, and also go ahead and hit that subscribe button wherever it's located on your phone or on your tablet or computer. Yeah, so I just want to shout out the new subscribers, Nash Chun and Joy to the World 80s Baby. Hey, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. Let's go.
The recording calls for violence against Drake, and the image offers aspiring assailants a map of where to strike, an overhead photograph of Drake's actual Toronto home, plastered with icons known to identify locations of child SOs. Now, my whole problem with this paragraph is like he's saying where to strike. You know, he's trying to act like he's giving people an address, Drake's address, for people to pull
Right.
up at. And this follows with the next paragraph when he says UMG's theory is that all of this was hyperbole, a harmless joke that no reasonable person would take seriously because it was part of a rap battle. But UMG's theory collides with the reality that the recording's false allegation of PDF file broadcast to the entire world via the most powerful music company have proven to be toxic, indelible. In other words, UMG just joking narrative runs headfirst into the concrete. Facts alleged in the amended complaint accepted as true as they must be.
Okay. Everybody knows that when Drake got his house, what was the first thing he did? He made sure that everybody knew where his house was. He made sure that everybody got a tour of his house. His house is basically like, what is that? It's like an attraction. His house is basically an attraction. You can look up his house on Google Maps. These are things that you can actually find. And now they're trying to paint it just because Kendrick Lamar used that picture, which was funny, by the way. Basically, he's trying to make it seem like people were going over there and, you know, trying. Yeah, exactly. He invited everybody and anybody to go to his house. Exactly. So how do we know? How do we know that Not Like Us was a call to action? You have to prove that. You have to prove that, and you can't. You can't. Because UMG could turn around and say the exact same thing that I said. And he was having issues with The Weeknd as well. Invite strangers off the street on a regular basis. It's common knowledge in GTA. Exactly. Exactly. Let's continue. Let's go.
Here, the amended complaint allegations established that Not Like Us was not widely understood to be mere hyperbole. Days after UMG published the recording and image, Drake's home was attacked and his security guard was nearly unalive. In the weeks that followed, countless listeners showed that they believed the allegations to be true, as confirmed by the commentators and press that covered the song. Nor can UMG hide behind its hyperbole mantra given its decision. Long after the rap battle had ended, Drake had informed UMG of the substantial harm and the recording had caused to transform false accusations of PDF file into de facto national anthem by using its massive resources to land the recording as the centerpiece of the Super Bowl, the Grammys, and more. Now they're calling Not Like Us the national anthem. That is crazy, bro, to be honest with you. But the whole point here is that they're trying to say that Kendrick is responsible for Drake's house getting shot.
Hey, yo, shout out Tiny Green Jewel. How's it going? How's it going today? How's it going today? Let's go. Let's continue. Let's go.
Now, Young Thug likes to call a lot of people snitches, bro. He likes to call Kid Cudi a snitch, but it's crazy how he keeps his mouth shut for his collaborator Drake, when Drake is basically, and his lawyer are implying that somebody had shot up Drake's house at the fault of Kendrick Lamar, which is crazy because you can't even prove that shooting had any relevance to what was going on in the battle. They haven't even found the shooter yet. So why are you going to say that this was targeted after the diss track for Not Like Us?
And you know what? There's a lot of theories going on right now. A lot of fucking theories going on right now. That this whole thing was planned by Drake. This whole lawsuit was planned by Drake, even before the battle. That's why he bowed out with the Heart Part 6. He bowed out, and now he's doing what he's doing now. Y'all are seeing where this theory is going? The whole shooting at his house, it just doesn't, none of this makes sense. None of it makes sense. Hey, yo, Natasha, how's it going? How's it going? Let's go. Seriously, like this whole thing, it just makes it seem planned. How convenient that Drake had a shooting right after the picture of Not Like Us came out. How convenient that all of a sudden you don't get camera footage when you have cameras outside your house. Am I reaching? Do I have my foil hat on now? Like, how convenient is it? All this is just it's making sense. It seems like it's a ploy for him to get out of the rap game because he feels like he was embarrassed. It feels like whenever it's happening to him, I know of a video about that, J Tom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably I probably saw that. That there's a whole bunch of theories around right now, allegedly, that it is very odd. It's very, very odd. When you have a security booth at your house, you're supposed to have a camera installed in there to let people, hey, what's up, Noah? Welcome back. Welcome back. You're supposed to be, there's supposed to be cameras outside. And how convenient that you don't have any cameras outside your house. How convenient. That's just crazy to me. A culture covered video, I think. Unless they got one of those blockers, but if I had money like Drake, my security would be hardwired. Exactly. It's very weird. Especially if you have a compound like that, I would have cameras every inch of that fucking compound. And how convenient also that there was also another person that was trying to dig under your fence. There's supposed to be footage of that, but there's no footage of it. How convenient. How convenient. Tiny Green Jewel, go ahead, put it in the Discord if you have the Discord. Put the link in the Discord and we'll check it out. We'll check it out. But yeah, let's continue with this. Let's continue.
There is no proof because nobody has found the shooter. Nobody has found the person responsible for this. So how can they even run with this narrative when they don't even know if it's true or not? Now, keep in mind, they're saying that they took a picture of Drake's home for the Not Like Us cover art, trying to incite attackers to go at Drake. But keep in mind that Drake's home.
You know what, Tiny Green Jewel? I saw that video too. I saw that video, and it's talking about that vehicle being registered to Drake. Let's see. Let me go ahead. It's in the description. I put it in the description. If you want to go ahead and let me put that in the chat too. For anybody, if you guys have any videos that you guys want me to do for the next live stream, y'all can go ahead and put it in the Discord. There you go. Okay. But it says that it's registered to Drake's security company. And you know what? I think this was last month, actually, or 2 months ago. Apparently, I think the Ville actually did a video about this one. That apparently the vehicle was registered to one of Drake's LLCs. Allegedly. It was allegedly registered to one of Drake's LLCs. I'm telling you, we can sit here and reach all day. It says Discord link expired. Really? I put that link so that way it wouldn't expire. What? All right, I'll go ahead and change that, but let me see. We'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and play the video while we do that. All right, come on.
Home has always and constantly been at watch and has always been public knowledge of where he lives. So the fact that Drake's lawyer is trying to hint at the fact that Not Like Us cover art exposed where Drake lived, everybody already knows where Drake lives. Drake's property has been such a problem for other neighbors. They've complained in articles. It's not hard to know where Drake lives. You could literally Google it and it'll tell you where he lives. So I don't think that this is something that really holds any weight. I don't think that saying that the shooters
Okay, I don't know what's going on with this.
were responsible because of Kendrick Lamar, it doesn't hold any weight because you haven't even found the shooters yet, and you haven't even found their real motive. You don't know the real motive of why they did what they did. Let's get back to the point that Drake's lawyer is trying to say that anybody that listened to this record had took it as a factual assertion. They're trying to say that a majority of people that listened to the Not Like Us record had took the information in the record as fact. Now, the only problem with that is, like we said in the previous video, this was
okay, but you can't really take what he is saying as fact. And not a lot of people took it as fact. If that was the case, why are people still cheering whenever they hear your name? If that's the case, why do you have a following still? If that was the case, why do you still have the support from other artists? If that was the case, I don't like. That's why I say that Drake's legal team doesn't really have a foot to stand on. Drake is being a big crowd. Yes, he is.
Hyperbole. Yes, this was just Kendrick Lamar's opinion based on things that he saw on the internet. When you see Drake go to high school games for girls, or when you see him with Millie Bobby Brown, or where you see him on stage with that girl that was 71 backwards, these are things that people had noticed, that Kendrick had noticed, that he had came with this hyperbole, that he had came up with this thing that he had said with Not Like Us, right? This is where all that had stemmed from what UMG had said in the previous argument, saying that there's public knowledge of situations involved with Drake and scenarios with youngins that could have made people believe this. But Drake's lawyer is trying to say that people don't think that it's an opinion. Drake's lawyer is basically saying that people who heard Not Like Us had took it as fact. He's trying to imply that a majority of people that heard the record believe it to be true. Now, the only problem with that is, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, if you go down here, if you take a look at the argument that he had made, one of the arguments, he says that the amended complaint adequately pleads defamation.
Okay. This is, I keep saying this. There's no way to look at that as fact. There's no way to prove that everybody is looking that as fact. It does add to a bigger Drake wasn't the only one. It could change everything. This was why they were insulting as well. It's terrible just to blame everybody. Exactly. UMG my phone's autocorrect is messing me up. Laura, you can actually change that in your settings. Drake is being a big crybaby. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But there's no actual way to prove any of this is fact. And that's what bugs me about this whole thing. Everybody go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And that is all. That is all. Let's go. Go ahead and like the video too. Let's go.
Now, he says that in determining whether allegedly defamatory material is fact or non-actionable opinion, the dispositive inquiry is whether a reasonable listener could have concluded that the statements were...
Noah King, yes, I did. I heard it on accident. I pressed it, and then I was like, oh, shit. This song goes hard. I couldn't take it off after that. And I was like, damn, I should have waited. I accidentally pressed it. I heard it. I heard part of it, and I was like, you know what? Let me go do a reaction. And then I couldn't pause it because the song was so good. So I didn't take it. I just continued listening to it. So yeah, that's what it was. Pusha T had bars. His brother, No Malice, also had bars. Let's go.
Conveying facts about the plaintiff. Thus, while the question of whether the words could express the alleged defamatory meaning must be resolved by the court in the first instance, the actual meaning of those words must ultimately be determined in trial. He says, even a cursory review of the allegations in the amended complaint leaves no doubt that the reasonable listeners could have concluded that the defamatory statements asserted factual allegations about Drake. Indeed, unlike UMG's cases here, the amended complaint presents actual evidence that listeners, as well as commentators in rap industry and the press, understood the defamatory statements as an attempt to convey a precise factual message that Drake is a PDF file. This paragraph.
Okay. Here's the thing. If you're looking at this as a factual thing, do you consider this as a factual thing, Drake? Is it true? You're making it seem like all this is true. It's like when somebody points a finger at you, says you're this, and you're like, no, I'm not. You say it one more time, no, I'm not. And then you get all butthurt about it because you feel like it's an attack. You feel attacked, like personally attacked, because somebody did it to you, and you feel like it's a factual thing. So Drake, I need to ask you: do you think it's fact? Do you think that you're a PDF file allegedly? Did you believe it when you heard "Not Like Us"? I mean, the people that I was listening to, they all thought it was funny. It's a funny thing. Not a lot of people saw it as fact. And if it was fact, if it was a factual thing, like, okay, all of your actions may put you in this box, the PDF file box. All of your actions from the past year. The whole Millie Bobby Brown thing, the whole thing that you continue to do. It puts you in this box. The PDF file box. And you may put Word documents in there, you may put Excel sheets in there. You know, I'm just saying that so I don't get flagged. So the PDF file box, all of your actions allegedly put you in that box. Did you, like, you looking back, did you feel personally attacked because you feel guilty about it? Is that why you're going up against UMG? Because you feel personally attacked? This would not be going on with a lawsuit if Drake had won. Exactly. This would be championed and Drake would have kept on trolling Kendrick. Exactly. The same way that he did against Meek Mill. The same way that he continues to go after Joe Budden because he feels like he won, even though I don't think he did. Is the same thing. I don't think Drake won against Meek Mill. He does protest too much. Yes. The only reason people think that Drake won was because he had a bop. Back to back. And people said, oh yeah, I could dance to that song. Yeah, back to back. Yeah, people know that song. It's catchy. But Meek Mill had the better bars in there. It may not have been memorable, but he was shooting. It's the same thing that I say every time somebody disses. You shoot. If you shoot, you also need to have memorable bars in there somewhere so people can remember it. And that's what Meek Mill didn't do. But Drake, people say Drake won. Yeah, okay. But the fact is that Meek Mill came at him. Meek Mill came at him. And he told him, hey, you don't write your shit. Hey, that's where the ghostwriter allegations started. That's where they stemmed from. Hey, you don't write your shit, bro. Bro, stop it. Meek underestimated Drake and lost. Fine. It's like rap. It's like hip hop. It's just my opinion. I feel like Meek Mill won, and I felt like that back then too. Not Like Us is a bop too, yes, but at the same time, Kendrick was shooting. It was a bop, but he was shooting, and that's how Kendrick won. People caught on and they were like, hell yeah. And it was right after Meet the Grams. It's just my opinion. I know I'm gonna get slammed in the comment section right after this. I know it. But it's just my humble opinion. It's an opinion. But yeah, let's continue. Again, do you guys think that Drake is a PDF file? And did you guys look at this as a factual thing? Because all of his Pusha exposed Drake 7 years ago with exposing Drake. Yes, it's like another Meet the Grams. That's what I'm saying. So, do you guys think that all this is good? And do you guys think that Drake has a foot to stand on? Those are my questions to the people that watch this later on. Let's go.
Is implying that Drake and his lawyers are saying that everyone believed it. Everybody believed that he was a PDF file. The commentators, the reviewers, the YouTubers, everybody who listened to this record took it as a factual assertion. But here's my problem with that, though. When you say that everybody took this as fact, there's only one thing that I want to say. And this is something that's going to make a lot of sense. Because where was Drake recently? Drake had surprised Kai Cenat's Streamer University with closing ceremony speech. Now, if you're aware, bro, just using this as an example, Kai Cenat was a commentator in the battle. Kai Cenat had listened to every single song in the beef. You see what I'm saying? He heard Not Like Us. The problem with Drake and his lawyer's argument is that they're saying that people believed it when they heard it. Now, if this is true, then why is Kai Cenat still messing with Drake? Now, this is just an example. You know, you could use anybody that Drake is still talking to after the beef. But this is a really good example because Drake has shown his face to the public, and there's still public figures like Kai Cenat who are still showing love to Drake even after listening to the song, critiquing the.
Yo, man, shout out to the fucking Ville, bro. Shout out to the Ville. I said this before. Drake is still getting love from people. Not everybody, but from people. He's still getting love from his fans. He's getting love from his fans. He's getting love from other creators. He's getting love from other artists. He's getting love from he's continuing to get love even after Not Like Us. So what you guys are saying that everybody looked at it as a factual assertion, you can't prove that. You can't prove that in court. I've been saying it for all these months. You can't prove that in court. Let's continue.
Battle and commentating on the song when it first happened. This is a prime example of why what Drake's lawyer is saying is not true. Because if everybody who listened to the track believes it to be fact, then Kai Cenat would not be fucking with Drake in public, and he would not bring him to Streamer University. He would look at it as a bad look, but yet he still chooses to mess with Drake, and Drake is still out here interacting with celebrities, interacting with streamers, as if nothing bad happened. So it's crazy for Drake's lawyer to claim defamation over a song Not Like Us and saying that everybody believed it, when in example, Kai Cenat had heard the record and is still cool with Drake to this day.
There's just a lot of allegations. Like this, there's too much that can disprove that. There's way too much to disprove that. And there's no way to look at this as an actual fact. Let's continue.
It doesn't make any sense. Drake is still out here doing things that he normally does. It doesn't look like defamation when you see him out publicly on Kai Cenat's stream. Now, like I said, my whole question is Drake is still working with people. He has a career, and it doesn't seem like he's canceled. Doesn't that show that people don't believe he's a PDF file? That's my whole question. If Drake is still publicly working, not socially or professionally ostracized, and still has a reputation after the beef, then maybe people didn't take the lyrics literally, is all I'm saying. If he's still on Kai Cenat's stream, if he's still out here, he still has a career, he hasn't been ostracized at all, it really fails at the argument that the lawyer, Drake's lawyer, is trying to make. In my opinion, I didn't pass the bar exam. That's just how I look at it. If everybody that heard Not Like Us, this is going based off the lawyer's argument. If everybody thought that Drake was a PDF file after they heard Not Like Us, he would have been ostracized. He would have been canceled. Nobody wouldn't be working with him, and he wouldn't be doing things with Kai Cenat in front of hundreds and thousands of people for Streamer University.
Facts. And if you also take a look at what he said in his video, which if you want, I'll take a look at it right after this video. He was still trying to flirt with somebody. 20 years, maybe 10, 15 years younger than him. So it's just, people still look at him like that, but at the same time, he keeps putting himself in these situations. He's been, no matter how many L's he takes, he still puts himself in these situations. Even though he's taking L's, he still is winning because he got a contract with Kick. Even though he's taking all of these L's, he still has a contract with Stake. Stake is still willing to work with him. He still has Nocta. His Nike or Jordan, or his Nike, I don't know if it's Nike or Jordan. He still has that. He was still working with the NFL. Still working with the NBA. So y'all let me know. Let me know. Do you guys think that people looked at it as a factual thing? I don't think so.
That's just my take. But what do I know? I'm just reading this. I'm not a lawyer. In defamation law, the core issue is how a reasonable listener would interpret the statement. If the average person hears the lyrics and thinks, wow, they're really accusing Drake of being a PDF file, that can be defamatory. If the average person hears it and thinks this is just a rap diss, not a real claim, then it's protected speech. The only problem is you can't go to every single person and ask what they think about the record. This record was played for millions of people for more than 53 weeks. It was on the Billboard. It was constantly being played. It's hard to get an exact thought of what the people think because everybody thinks differently when they hear the record. But the point is that Drake is out here publicly and still looks like he's out here talking to people normally. It doesn't look like the way the lawyer is trying to paint it. There's still people out here, and not me. There's still people out here that still mess with Drake. But this is my point. The fact that Drake is still operating normally, it could undermine the idea that people believe that the lyrics were factual accusations. Another thing that Drake's lawyer did was respond to the amicus brief. He said, amicus brief raises interesting academic issues, but particularly at the pleading stage, offers no guidance for this court. No authority supports the proposition that rap music can never defame a subject of that music, regardless of the actual words and imagery used in the music. The specific context of and around the song of evidence of how listeners actually understood it, and in any event, the motion to dismiss is not appropriate vehicle by which to announce such a sweeping legal policy. Essentially, what Drake's lawyer is saying is that rap music can defame somebody depending on the circumstances. This is what he's saying. Now, this is Hip Hop Police. If I ever...
Okay. That is true. This is can defame. This is can defame. But if that was true, we can turn all of this around back on you, Drake. All of your songs. Oh, shit. If you want to look at lyrics, all of your songs were way worse than what Kendrick said. All of your other lyrics and diss songs that you have ever laid were worse. You were saying that you were going to enact violence actions on Kendrick. You said, and I quote, "I'm going to take the razor, slit your throat with the razor." Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You defamed Kendrick's wife. You defamed and have mentioned other people's wives. Pusha T's wife. Did Pusha T go and sue? No. Did Kendrick's wife go and sue? No. I'm just saying, how butthurt do you have to be to go and spend millions, thousands, maybe millions on a lawyer to sue? Exactly. He said he was going to unalive Kendrick. Many times. He said, "You're dead." And I quote, "You're dead. You're dead. You're dead." Which is why Kendrick came back and said, "Psst, I see dead people." Exactly. There are many ways that you could have done this, Drake. Bow out, which is what you did in the Hard Part 6. You bowed out. You could have taken your year vacation. Go ahead. Take a year off. Go ahead. That probably would have been a lot better for you. Take a year vacation. Come back. Do whatever you need to do to get back and keep it hip hop. Joey Badass was taking everything from the West Coast on the chin. Every single punchline, every single thing, boom, on the chin. Every single punch, every single shot that was thrown at him, dude took it on the chin. And he kept it straight hip hop. If you would have done the same, if you would have won, it would have been a different story. You wouldn't have sued UMG, and you probably would have gotten a new contract from UMG. But now we're sitting here a couple months later, and we're here talking about you suing because you lost a rap battle. That's all I'm saying.
Side. He is saying that rap lyrics and music can defame someone depending on the circumstances. And this is the problem. And this is why the amicus brief was so important. The First Amendment, protecting the First Amendment and protecting rap lyrics and making sure that they're not taken literal in the court of law. Before he says this, he says that the amicus brief isn't fit for the court. He doesn't see the point of them being used in court, which I have to disagree. The amicus brief that had stepped in was trying to defend the First Amendment. Right. And try to educate the court on rap's hyperbole and not to take it literal and not to take rap lyrics literal. But of course, Drake's lawyer is going to say this because he wants to prove that Not Like Us was defamatory. I just don't see him, in my opinion, able to do that. I don't think Drake's lawyer is able to do that at this time, nor will I think he'll be successful. But that's just my opinion. He says Drake publicly denied the allegations and later explained in detail to UMG how the false defamatory statements were causing him severe harm. In response to the plea from its own artist, UMG doubled down on its promotional activities and effectively dared Drake to initiate legal action. UMG
Drake sounds like a child that got everything that he wanted. And as an adult, now that he doesn't have everything that he wants, which is he wanted to win against Kendrick Lamar, he's throwing a tantrum. Drake publicly denied the allegations and later explained in detail to UMG how the false defamatory statements were causing him severe harm. In response to the plea from its own artist, UMG doubled down on its promotional activities and effectively dared Drake to initiate legal action. Drake. Okay. If you would have won, you would have had all the promotional activities being put on your diss song. You would have had all that shit being put on your diss songs. And they were still being promoted. It was being whitelisted. There were a whole bunch of creators that showed it. All of your shit was being whitelisted for creators to monetize off of your diss songs. Just because you lost, you asked for them to take the song down. Even though Kendrick Lamar has a contract with UMG as well to put the song out. But the promotional activities, okay, Kendrick Lamar has to pays UMG a percentage so that way they can put it in stadiums. That way he can put it in different areas. And people have to ask UMG for permission to use that song, said song. So just because it's in the stadium doesn't mean that UMG is the one that's promoting it. These stadiums asked to play the song during halftime, in between, whenever, let's say they're drinking water or there's like a break in between everything. So it's not just UMG using and promoting it. I'm pretty sure they did promote it, but at the same time, other people are asking for permission to play it in their stadiums. It's not just, hey, here, play this in your stadium. Oh, hey, here, play that there. Kendrick Lamar has as much rights to play his diss songs as much as you did when you played back to back 2 times, maybe 3 times in all of your concerts, in all of the basketball games here in Houston, whenever I was still going to the basketball games, in all of the football games. They had all that shit. Exactly. So he can do whatever the hell he wants, Natasha. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do. Kendrick can do whatever the hell he wants to do. He owns his masters. So they still, again, let's continue because they still have the pay for play scheme. They're still claiming that. Let's continue. Let's go.
His promotional activities and effectively dared Drake to initiate legal action. UMG campaigned to secure Grammy Awards for the defamatory material. Then, after promoting Lamar as the headliner in the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show, UMG introduced the recording to a new audience of more than 133.5 million people. This includes UMG's pay-for-play scheme to boost recording on the radio, including in New York. My whole issue with this is that when they had submitted the amended complaint, they had took a lot of their argument out in regards to the payola and the pay-for-play, and they added a whole bunch of hyperlinks to Twitter accounts, which I think they had talked about here. It says, UMG paid or caused payments to be made to third parties to use bots to artificially inflate the spread of the recording on Spotify, which also took place in New York. A former stream farmer posted a video on X about streaming bot that UMG and Kendrick Lamar used to boost Not Like Us. So they're still going with the pay for play thing. They're going with the payola thing. But in their amended complaint, they removed a lot of their argument and added a lot of hyperlinks. So I don't think that this is going to win. And honestly, the pay for play thing is the last thing that Drake needs to worry about. I think at this point, they haven't gotten enough proof to prove that. And they're still trying to argue that. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Another point that Drake's lawyer is trying to make is that the amended complaint adequately alleges actual malice. UMG addresses actual malice in a single paragraph that merely repackages its opinion and hyperbole arguments. Its argument is meritless. The actual malice standard requires that the plaintiff show that the defendant make the statements at issue with knowledge that the statements were false or with reckless disregard as to their falsity. At the pleadings, malice must be alleged plausibly in accordance with the Rule 8. Therefore, must plead plausible grounds to infer actual malice by alleging enough facts to raise a reasonable expectation that discovery will reveal evidence of actual malice. The motion to dismiss does.
How can you prove malice? The way that I when Drake says malice, I'm sure he pictures somebody sitting in their desk. I'ma play this again, Drake. That's what malice is. Oh, I'ma play this again. F you, Drake. That's what malice is. Doing it with intent to harm. Malice is intention to harm. I just think that they were doing this to promote their artists. Drake was making money off of this beef. Kendrick was making money off of this beef. UMG makes money off of this beef. Every time somebody plays the song, whether it's on a creator's page, a reactor's page, UMG actually goes and they claim it. They're still making money off of it because you're playing the song. So we're sitting here and we're like, so what actual, if you go and watch, let's say, shout out to No Life Shack, you go and watch No Life Shack's reaction to Family Matters, Drake is getting paid from it. UMG is getting paid from it. So what's the problem? You're still making money from the beef. What's the problem? You didn't lose anything. You didn't lose any sponsorships. You still have Nike. You still have Steak. You still have. So what's the problem? A couple people are going to think that you do something? It's a couple people. You still have your fan base. People are still going to listen to your shit regardless. What is the problem? What is the problem? Put it in the comment section. What is the problem?
Not dispute that the amended complaint pleads actual malice under these standards. UMG does not contest that it knew the allegations were false. To this day, UMG does not claim that any of the allegations are true. UMG had a financial interest in knowing Drake's liabilities, including charges or convictions, and UMG would have never contracted Drake had it believed that any of the defamatory material was true in any respect. The amended complaint further pleads actual malice based on different points in time when UMG published and continued to publish the defamatory statements, including 1, after Drake publicly denied the allegations 1 day after the initial publication, 2, after Drake's security guard was shot 3 days after the initial publication, 3, after listeners, music publications, and industry podcasts confirmed the public's understanding of.
Y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Also go like, comment, and subscribe on the Ville's page. The Ville does a great job breaking this shit down. He does an amazing job breaking this shit down. I may sit here for a whole 2 hours reading this shit. but he does an amazing job breaking all of this shit down. And he's been on every single one of the documents. He's read every single thing and he's broken it down. Go and follow the Ville. I'm gonna leave the link to his video and his channel on the description right after the video. Let's go.
The factual nature of the allegations. And 4, after Drake issued a formal retraction demand detailing the harm caused by the recordings for continuous publication 3 months after the initial publication, UMG argues that the plaintiff must identify specific individuals at UMG that acted with actual malice. In any event, the amended complaint adequately pleads plausible grounds to infer that the requisite mental state of each of Lucian Grange, John Janik, Monte Littman, and Avery Littman. The amended complaint pleads that Sir Grange and Mr. Janik were involved in the initial publication of the recording and image, despite knowing that the allegations were unsupported by any evidence and understanding their inherent improbability. The amended complaint further pleads that Sir Grange, Mr. Janik, Monte Littman, and Avery Littman played a key role in the initial publication of the video, either in directing or approving the publication and or failing to prevent its publication, knowing that Drake's Toronto home was attacked, knowing that the allegations were unsupported by any evidence and were being believed by the public. And despite the inherent improbability of the allegations, these allegations combined with other well-pleaded allegations demonstrating that UMG knew the defamatory statement.
Okay, you're over here saying that there's no evidence of you. You're acting like if there's no footage. If you do believe it, it's because you were put in this box already. The PDF file box. Filled with MP4s, filled with Word documents, filled with screenshots, filled with a whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch of shit. So unsupported may be a little stretch. Allegedly. Everything is alleged. I'm just saying, like, if people do believe it, is because you've been doing shit. You've been doing shit, allegedly. That's all I can say. Let's go.
Statements were false. Please plausible grounds to infer actual malice on the part of UMG. Drake's lawyer trying to say that UMG had acted with malice is crazy to think, because UMG had posted not only Kendrick songs, they had posted Drake songs as well. And it was hard to say that they were acting on malice when all of these songs were dropping one after the other. How is Drake going to drop a song, and then Kendrick drops a song, and then he drops another song, and then 24 hours later, Drake drops his song again? How are they even supposed to keep up with any of that to know that there was any malice? Bro, he's just dropping songs and they're just posting them. So again, Drake's lawyer is trying to prove that UMG had acted out on malice. Now he's mentioning Lucian Grange and John Janik by name and trying to say that they're to blame over there on the side of UMG. He's trying to blame them for making everything happen. But let's just be honest, bro. I do not think that UMG was involved in this beef at the very beginning. They would have had to been involved in this beef in the very beginning if that was the case. But that wasn't at all. Drake was the one that was egging Kendrick on. He was the one that was telling Kendrick to respond, and then Kendrick did respond. How is UMG going to act on malice when Drake was the one provoking Kendrick Lamar to respond? Now that UMG had posted the song, he's going to say that they were in cahoots with Kendrick Lamar when he was the one egging him on to reply to him faster. It just doesn't make any sense. It just seems like
it's just like when you throw the rock at somebody and then you hide your hand. Then you throw another rock, hide your hand. Throw the rock again, and when they snap at you, you're like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And then when they crash out on you and they kick your ass, you're going and you're telling the teacher or your mom or whatever, like, if you didn't just fucking throw rocks at them. It's like, oh, drop. Yes, he dropped. Now what? Now you're hiding your hand like you didn't do shit. Drake continuing with this lawsuit will make people believe more and more he is. Exactly. The more this continues, the more that this continues, people will listen to Not Like Us more and more. And they will start, exactly like Natasha said, start believing it. Let's continue.
Drake is mad because he lost, and now he's trying to attack UMG and say that they were in on it. In reality, he was the one that started it, and now he's mad because his label didn't take off the song that he was losing against. To me, it seems more like Drake's being a sore loser against his label than his label acting with actual malice, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. But it doesn't seem like Drake's lawyer looks at it that way. Drake's lawyer is trying to say that they had plotted against him, even though he knew that his house got shot up. And that whole house got shot up thing is crazy. They keep bringing up that Drake's house got shot up, bro. Let me just be honest with you, dog. Nobody knows why Drake's house got shot up. You can't just put that on Kendrick Lamar. At this point, Drake was beefing with a lot more people than just Kendrick Lamar. When you talk about Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, you talk about all of these other individuals that were beefing with Drake at the same time. And not only that, another person that's beefing with Drake lives in Canada, for example, The Weeknd. So you can't just put that on Kendrick Lamar, bro. You don't even know who actually shot your crib. That's the crazy part, is that you can't even tell the motive of the people that drive by your house because you haven't found the suspects. You haven't found the suspects.
Finally. Somebody says it. Finally, somebody says it. Again, shout out to you, Vil, for real. It's crazy. I'm just sitting here and I'm listening to all of this. And Drake doesn't have a foot to stand on. He doesn't. This whole lawsuit is you're basically going against freedom of speech, which is what we have here in the United States. What is the facts? I just said that with The Weeknd and his label. Exactly. Big Smalls, who shot you? Exactly. Was good, Dem Jam? Was good. Was good. Shout out to you. There's no way. There's no way. You literally have a whole album full of people that hate you. You literally have 2 albums full of people that hate you. You've messed with so many wives. You've messed with too many people. The Weeknd. You have beef with The Weeknd. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Suspects, therefore, there is no motive. So you can't say that your house getting shot up was Kendrick Lamar's fault. So running with that narrative just shows that you're scared after the beef and you're trying to blame Kendrick so that way you could get this song taken off radio. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It does not make any sense at all because you can't prove those suspects' motive. If you can't prove their motive, then you can't connect it to Kendrick Lamar. And the only reason why they're bringing up this drive-by, because that's the only physical harm that Drake had received during the peak of the beef. But if you can't prove that that ties with Kendrick Lamar and the...
Exactly. We're not counting the people that we don't know about. He's been doing this since he got into the game. He's been messing with people's wives since he got into the game. Too many people don't like him. So it's not, you can't put this beef and you can't connect this beef to that. There's just no way. There's no way of proving it.
The record Not Like Us, then that's just a separate incident within itself. It says here, UMG likewise deems the public commentary cited in the amended complaint unreliable because it comes from anonymous users and contains grammatical errors, slang, and emojis. But the amended complaint does not rely solely on anonymous social media users. Instead, it cites numerous public statements expressing belief in the allegations from the press, commentators, and podcasts. So Drake's lawyer is trying to say you could shoot down the troll accounts that I had mentioned in the hyperlinks that I had mentioned that I had gotten from Twitter, but you can't deny the fact that there's people and commentators and podcasters alike that are talking about the rumors the same way that these troll accounts are. But like I said previously, commentators like Kai Cenat, who were commentating on the beef, that were listening to Not Like Us, like everybody else, still had Drake out here publicly. Drake hasn't been canceled. Drake hasn't been ostracized by podcasts or anything like that. Drake could go and do a podcast right now. They're not going to tell him no. So the fact that they're saying that it cites numerous and public statements expressing belief in the allegations from press, commentators, and podcasts is just not true. This whole argument that Drake's lawyer is trying to make.
Okay, shout out to Natasha. This is the comment of the day right here. Comment of the day. He puts this on himself when he is claiming to have mob ties. Even though somebody wrote mob ties for him. Even though there's actual, even though the other one sounded better than Drake's song, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. But to me, the other song sounded better than Drake's version of the song. I know I'm going to get hate for that. Let's go.
Hey, bro, it's all regurgitated. It's all repeated. Didn't really make any good points. Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I wasn't fucking with it. That's just me. My opinion. Just keep it real, bro. It's hard to believe that everybody took this song as a fact when there's people who listen to the song and are out publicly rocking with Drake. Kai Cenat is a good example of that. You can name any artist that heard the record. I think Fat Joe heard the record and still said good things about him. Gilly from $1 Million Worth of Game had said that he had heard the record and still thinks that Drake is a good artist. There's many people that have heard these records and have claimed that Drake is still an artist. There's many people that don't believe that Drake's career was ruined after it. And there's a lot of famous people, podcasters, celebrities alike, that have heard the record and don't think that Drake is a PDF file because they still openly say that they mess with him. It's hard to say that UMG had worked with actual malice when Drake was the one antagonizing Kendrick to drop. How are they working with malice when you're the one that was provoking the artist in the first place? A lot of things are repeated. A lot of things that they had said previously in the amended complaint are things that they're trying to say now. I just think that it's a whole bunch of things that have been said constantly by Drake's lawyer that I feel like his argument is frivolous. I don't think that it really means nothing. I didn't really see anything too different than what he said previously. A lot of
come on.
Arguments that he stated were things that he had brought up in the amended complaint, which we had already went over. So we'll see how the court reacts moving forward. We'll see if they'll actually dismiss the case or they'll continue. We could only tell in the near future. I just wanted to point out some of the things that Drake's lawyer had mentioned and give my opinion.
All right, yo. Go ahead and follow the Ville if you guys haven't already followed the Ville. Dude is coming. He comes over here with facts. Straight facts. Shout out the Ville, for real. Shout out the Ville. Now, what are my thoughts of this? Oh, man. Okay. Basically, there's no foot that Drake could stand on with this lawsuit. There's just no foot to stand on. Do I think he's gonna win this? No. If it goes through, no, he's not gonna win. Have a nice weekend, Natasha. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend. Do I think he has a foot to stand on in this? No. Do I think if it goes, I wonder if that shooting video is taken down. Hey, thank you for doing that research, by the way, Tiny Green Jewel. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And also shout out all my new subscribers, even the ones that don't put themselves public, for me to know who actually subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys. And you know what? One more. Let's go. Shout out to my old subscribers. Hell yeah. But what do I think of this? I don't think that he has a foot to stand on, and I don't think that this is gonna go anywhere because you can't prove malice. You have to ask every single person that listened to the song, not just a couple of people. You can't prove it with just a couple of people because you're saying that everybody thought that Drake is a PDF, and not everybody thinks that way of Drake. All of your fans don't think that. They don't. So that's probably it. That's it. Now, the last video that we're going to take a look at, I actually saw this one. But I just wanted to show people this video because I thought it was a pretty hilarious video. Deleted made a video about Ack. I really hate this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. Again, like I said, I was taking a look at it and I was laughing I was laughing my ass off. I was fucking laughing my ass off. And I just wanna show this video because Deleted puts so much work into these videos. Drake is what we traditionally would call a cradle robber. Hey yo. But yeah, I do think that Deleted takes a lot of time doing his videos. Hell yeah. Put the double emojis in the chat. Let's go. Let's watch the video. So, Deleted. Do your thing. Let's go.
You slap nobody. And I'm going to the GNX concert. I'm either Toronto or I'm picking another day. So you go, I'm going to be there. I'm going to you. You ain't coming to Jersey. You try to slap me, it's your last day on earth. Take your last couple deep breaths. Hope you wish your whole family. Absolutely, I'll give you an address. I dare you to pull up and try to slap. It'll be your last day on earth. I've been praying and begging for one of y'all.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. What the fuck are you doing?
I think I need to make one thing clear on this channel before we begin. I don't give a what none of y'all think. I'ma just be honest with you.
Oh man.
When y'all get mad at me and say, I'm unsubbing. Okay, get your soft out of here. I don't get it. You can't cancel someone that don't care. When I see men typing that, I feel like you guys got girl hands. You old feminine hands.
Oh shit, here we go again.
It's like every time I think DJ Academics can't possibly outdo himself in stupidity, boom, there he go again. Tap dancing into new levels of dumbassery, like it's a talent show for clowns. This dude surprises me more.
Hey yo, before we continue with the video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to be a part of the Ya Tu Sabes community. Also like, comment, and subscribe to Deleted Villain. I'll go ahead and post the video on the description. And also in the comment section, let me know what you guys thought of this video. Let's go.
More than his bank account statements after he orders Uber Eats. At this point, my YouTube channel starting to look like an anti-academics Reddit thread. And you know what? I love it here. It's fun, it's easy, it's therapeutic. Sigging on him feels like cardio for the soul. So welcome back to the program. You know what it is, what it do, what it really does with it. I mean, this is Mr. ChatGPT mixed with Alexa and a shot of cereal.
Hold up. It's lagging. Ah, god damn it. Let's go.
Giving that verbal curb stomping beat down to your guys' favorite DJ. No safe words, just pure psychological warfare. Acky big backy, mid-30s, marinated in Henny, sweating out all them Uber Eats, and glued to that dusty gaming chair. This is the same guy that said weirdo shit to a teen. And you think people are scared of you?
Weird.
I suppose he dropped some milk flavored juice. You drink it?
Yeah, his milk would probably be the better milk.
No. You're weird.
Here we go. Hey yo, was that Goku Black? Yeah, that was Goku Black.
No. You're weird.
All right, so Academics got verbally slapped. Even though it was a warning shot, he got slapped. Livingston got verbally beat the fuck up. Whole face just earthquake with jiggles. Damn near got backhand. Absol, not even a full bar. I'ma slap Ack when I see him.
And I'ma slap Academics when I see him.
Hey, Ack heard this and he went.
Oh my god. He only got half a bar. Not even it, and it didn't even rhyme. The motherfucker got pissed off. Oh man, let's go. Oh my god.
Crazy, spazzed, all online, went off for hella long, collapsed on Twitch, had a whole arch enemy monologue, started dragging dead rappers like he's building a hip hop Ouija board. This dude had the nerve to say, if you slap me, you gonna be with Nipsey, Von, and Pac. What in the Disney Channel death threat is this dude over here looking like Ursula?
Absol, if you ever raise a hand at me, nigga, it would be a last
Dude's looking like Ursula over here.
day on earth, nigga. You gonna enjoy Nipsey. Nipsey, King Von, Pac, all of y'all gonna be having a good time. Stop.
Come on, Ag, you're not a shooter. You're a subwoofer. You're a subwoofer. Talking loud, shaking the room, but never even outside, bro. You barely even bass in the trunk. You don't go nowhere. You're surround sound at home. You're theater mode, man. You don't even slap in the car. The only time you slap is when I hear somebody say they gonna
You don't even slap in the car.
slap you. This dude really acting like he's street. You're not street, you're streamed. You're on the Wi-Fi block. You're not tough. Academics is live streamed with anxiety. He talks like he got a Glock in one hand and a lawsuit in the other. 1 minute, I'm a civilian. Next minute, I'll kill you and your ancestors. All right, snitch Thanos. This dude's built like a snitch. Built like a testimony. You do
Snitch Thanos.
the other. 1 minute, I'm a civilian. Next minute, I'll kill you and your ancestors. All right, snitch Thanos. This dude's built like a snitch, built like a testimony. You do anything to Academics, I'm telling you right now, the feds is at your doorstep. He's letting the whole internet know what you did. But yet you want to act like you're outside with it. You're not outside with it. You're on fiber optic internet, AT&T, Verizon, Comcast cable. You're on that Comcast. You're on that T-Mobile. What you talking about, man? The only ops you really see in real life is on your Reddit notifications or your Twitter app feed. That's it. And it's so funny because we be like, shut up, deleted. You no face like you could talk. Yeah, I can talk. You know why? I don't come on here acting like I'm Big U or some shit. I don't come on here gang banging. I don't come on here sad tripping. I don't do that. Cause why do that? That's game goofy. That's lame as hell and it's soft as hell. That's just stupid. You threatening online. Rapping is different. Rapping is a sport. It's a sport. And let's keep it a buck. Academics deserve a slap.
You know, hey yo, Big Zo in the house. What's good? What is good, Big Zo? Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Z's in the chat, y'all. Z's in the chat. Big Zo's in the house. Let's go.
Just be disrespected, man.
Yo, Joey Badass, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm mad at you. I'm not beefing with no blind bitch. Boy, nigga get LASIK or something. Boy, got cataract, glaucoma. Nigga, I would've just stuck on the fact he can't see. The nigga can't see. The nigga's imagining how I look. They told me he was fat. I'm gonna slap him. Yo,
Dog.
I could be standing 6 feet in front of him. He's like this. The nigga might fuck around and slap himself. That got me beefing with a blind bitch. This nigga's blind.
Over here inheriting beef.
Y'all. Ack is so lame for that. These crash outs that he does are so lame. Because the minute that somebody comes up to you, okay, like let's say Vic Mensa did to you a couple of years ago, you didn't do shit. Who else? Joe Budden has said so much shit to you while he was in front of you. You didn't do shit. So what are you going to do to Absol? What are you going to do when TDE comes up to you? You ain't going to do shit. Let's continue.
It's like a family curse. He act like he was cursed or something. Why are you inheriting everybody's beef?
The nigga violating you, you don't want to slap him? Or maybe we're just rapping. I think he probably just rapping. Absol not like that. The fuck is this nigga talking about? Absol, I'll give you an address, nigga. I dare you to pull up and try to slap me. It'll be your last day on earth. I've been praying and begging for one of y'all rap niggas to give an example. So now when you rap this, you put this on record and you ain't about to do nothing. What am I supposed to say about it?
So Joey Badass recently went against the West Coast. Went at everybody and everybody came back at him. Joey held his own though, I'll give him that. I'm Team West regardless, you feel me? Because that's where I'm from. I'm from the Bay.
He's never going outside. Axe said wide of and I even forgot about Saucy. Hey, Tiny Green Jewel, thank you for reminding me. He didn't do shit to Saucy Santana either. Motherfucker started crying. He started crying. He started fucking crying. And that's he's not leaving his house. There's too many people that are trying to do the same thing that Absol said in his house. But the minute that somebody says that you know that isn't going to come to your house or do anything to you, or a female, that's the minute that you start doing shit. That's the minute that you start crashing out. That's the minute that you start to do whatever you think is gangsta. He did. Motherfucker cried. Oh, shit. Let's go.
Area, but Joey held his own. You know, dude got bars. Is he better than Kendrick? No. Kendrick will annihilate that ass. He will. I don't care what nobody say.
Whoa.
But did Joey do his thing against everybody else? Yeah, you got to be a hater if you deny the man. He did his thing. But then enters Absol, and the whole track was nice, spitting that gas. You feel me? But then it comes to a bar where he just had to let academics know, hey, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you when I see you, and everybody's attention went straight.
Yeah. I know when I heard that shit, man. I don't know how many times I replayed that shit, and even now, I bumped that shit in my car and I heard that shit. I was like, ooh, let me replay that again. I took it personal because whenever, I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't know if I told you guys yet, but I got hit with a fucking warning because of the whole academic shit. When he started saying stuff to the little kid, I got hit with a fucking warning. And that's why my channel kind of like blew up after the warning finished last month. So he pretty much put me in, he's like, fuck you. And yeah, that was pretty much a thing. Like, I was even researching. I'm like, why am I only getting like 1 or 2 subs a day? Why am I only getting like 20 views on this video? Why, like, when before I was getting like 1,000 here, 1,000 there. I was getting like 10 subs here, 20 subs there. It's like once you get hit with that shit, like it's up. And man, he's an asshole for that shit. Just because I was making a video of him, you know, talking to that little kid. If you don't want videos like that about you out there, then stop doing shit like that. I think we should petition for Saucy to have another chat. Hey, that would be fucking hilarious. That would be hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, somebody, when Absol starts talking like that, and he gave him half a bar, I'm gonna slap academics when I see him. But yeah, let's go. I got
to that, including academics who started screaming and crying.
The second thing, the nigga say he gonna slap me. Nigga, with all due respect, and this is all fair game, Nigga, before you do something to me, you might do something to yourself.
Hearing saying that you attempted suicide and that you broke your leg and your teeth.
The only person he finna do something to is himself.
What's going on with
Me last night.
that? Oh, how's he doing? Is he still reeling from his cancellation, or does he not give a shit?
No, he told me that he thanked me because I was texting him for like 5 days and he wasn't answering.
Oh,
Right? Because I took that as if he was in a dark place. He said he wanted to kill himself.
shut the hell up.
I swear he said
He
it.
said that?
Bro,
No.
he broke down.
What?
He said he's never been hit like he really got emotional.
I swear I felt an earthquake all the way in the Bay Area. He was going crazy. Shook the whole world. He created a whole ass earthquake. That's how angry he was, just yelling. And now Academics is talking about he's gonna go to Toronto. I don't understand how this dude got amnesia. As if he didn't insert himself in this beef a long time ago. Like an unwanted Google Doc suggestion. No one wanted you. You saw chaos and said, let me make it about me. And you haven't shut it up ever since. You didn't catch a stray, bruh. You jumped in front of the bullet a long time ago. It's just crazy how he's really trying to act like he's intimidating. Bro, you ain't built for nothing but views. Stop it.
Stop it.
All we ever seen you do
Freddie Gibbs said the same thing to Ack on Blue Lips. What'd he say? Let me know what he said.
is press women in person. This dude wanna be gangster so bad.
Stop it.
All we ever seen you do is press women in person. This dude wanna be gangster so bad. Just somebody please just jump him in the gang already. I'm starting to think he's extorted. He act like he extorted. The way he talks so reckless, I'm starting to think that like somebody's protecting him. I can't believe this guy was talking about pull up while giving his exact concert date. He said, come see me in Toronto.
And I'm going to the GNX concert. I'm either Toronto or I'm picking another day.
You know why he's going to the Toronto one? You got to think, why didn't he go to the one in New Jersey? If you're in New Jersey and it's a couple minutes away from your house, why didn't you go to the one in New Jersey? By the way, this will be the last video that I'm doing today. Let's go.
So you go, I'm gonna be there. I'm going to you. You ain't coming to Jersey, nigga. You try to slap me, nigga, it's your last day on earth, nigga. You take your last couple deep breaths, hope you wish your whole family. What are y'all niggas talking about?
Okay, we get it. You feel safe there. You gonna have your chihuahua there, Drake's purse. We understand you feel safe. Of course you would say to
The little ratita. That's what I call this guy right here. Bottom 6, the ratita. Let's go.
Let's just keep it lit, man. Academics is the human form of, but I was just joking. He's gonna have amnesia if somebody presses him. See, what he's gonna do is poke the bear, but then cry when it growls back. And maybe even call 911 if he's still recording. Or tell his chat to do it. His whole existence is trauma clickbait. I don't even feel like Brad loves rap for real. He just likes the drama. He loves the body count. He don't legit cover music. He only reports the casualties of it. His whole brand is damn near funeral corn. Academics don't uplift the culture, man. He's only there to narrate the decline. I just can't believe that this man is over.
Not only narrate the decline, but also weigh it down. No pun intended. Let's go.
You're saying death threats with dead names. Talking about you gonna end up with Nipsey. What is you talking about, bruh? This dude said he gonna slap you. And the first thing you thought to say was you gonna unalive him. Huh? You over here thinking you can RIP somebody like it's your power up. Come on, man. Over here acting like Drake, using the dead like they your ghostwriters. They don't ride for you. Talking about Ab-Soul will end up with Von and Pac. Like
That was a bar. That was a bar. Using the dead like they're your ghostwriters. Oh shit, that was a fucking bar. Let's go.
Ghostwriters. They don't ride for you. Talking about Ab-Soul will end up with Von and Pac like you got Hitman connections. You know, I don't really doubt people. I don't doubt people. People could pay for anybody to get something done. I wouldn't doubt anybody. Anybody could do that. Anybody can hold a yapper too and pull that trigger. But when you got somebody like Academics that loves to say that he will snitch if he has to.
That nigga said Academics could get touched. I'm in fear for my life. Judge, you know what to do. Bond denied, all right?
Believe me, no one's gonna do something for somebody like that unless they're just as stupid.
Hey, yo, that right there. If somebody says that I'm going to get slapped, I'm fear for my life. A judge, I fear for my life. He's calling the feds.
They're just as ignorant, because if it goes back and traces back to him, you best believe he's snitching on you and everybody else. So I doubt he has a hitman connection, because who would even put themselves in that predicament to get snitched on? Academics, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop bringing up the dead. Quit disrespecting their name. If you don't go sit your Casper quoting obituary obsessed ass down, ain't nobody taking you serious, man. We laughing at you. Ack only feels tough when he's sitting next to someone dangerous.
Obsessed.
He felt tough with
dangerous.
6ix9ine for whatever reason. Felt tough with Whack 100. Felt tough with Top 5. He wants to feel tough next to Drake, but Drake doesn't like him. Drake doesn't want him around.
I felt a little let down because I thought we had a report.
I'm not doing an interview with you, man. I'm not doing an interview with you, man. I'm not doing an interview with you, man.
Yo, academics.
Oh, man. Hey, Drake saying that he'll never do an interview with him. He's held that. He's lived up to that. Till this day, we've never seen an interview with Ack. We've never seen Ack have an interview with Drake. Till this day. Let's go. There's 7 minutes left. Let's go.
Dip from my life, man. Real talk, man. I'm really like that, bro. I need a dip from my life, man. Real talk.
I don't blame Drake. I mean, if you gonna act like you're easily disposable anytime, but do anything for this dude at any time for free, I can't be mad at Drake. You're doing that to yourself. Drake done used and abused your ass and threw you away, and you still ain't got the hint. Drake done showed up to everybody in their mama stream, and you was the only one that was riding for him for a year straight, and he never.
Hey, yo, Kevin Ali's in the live. Let's go. Let's go. What's good, Kevin? Let's go. Let's continue. We're almost done.
Showed up to your shit. Not once. He been on everybody's stream. He even got on the phone with DDG. Got on the phone with Ty. Ty accidentally showed off his number on accident.
I'm sure yo, yo.
You definitely leaked my number. This is going crazy.
What? Oh.
No way.
Hold on, wait. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna still tell you. Listen.
Yo, Drake, I apologize, bro.
Don't worry, I could get a new number tomorrow. It'll probably be it's a black.
Hey, yo, guys, Kevin Ali just said that he just dropped. Oh, shit, a bomb? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go. Sorry, deleted. I'm going to have to put this to the side. My boy Kevin Ali just dropped. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, y'all, go subscribe to Kevin Ali. The man only has 338 subscribers, man. Y'all need to get this dude up, man. Y'all need to get his subscribers up. 338? Nah. Go right now. Go follow Kevin Ali right now. After the video. I'm going to put the link in the description. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put it in. Let me see. Right here. Y'all go ahead and follow Kevin Ali right now. Let's go. So Kevin Ali just dropped My City. Holy shit. We're about to check this out. It's another message to Joey Badass. So you already know what to do. You guys already know what we're about to do. Holy shit. Let's go. How's it going, Ya Tu Sabes community and YouTube? It's your boy J Tom Reactions, and I'm here with another edition of J Tom Reactions on a MFing Friday. Kevin Ali just dropped. Holy shit. Let's check this out. Without further ado, you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to me. Like, comment, and subscribe to Kevin Ali. Let's fucking go. All right? Let's go.
Yeah. I know the company man gonna like this one. Let's get it.
Hey, shout out the company man. Shout out the company man. Let's go.
I know the company man gon' like this one. Let's get it. Jovan want beef, but these days bison is on the menu. And but flows ice coated in igloos and the snow wet icicles. I'm sicko enough to diss you when it's bold. My flow Astro Jedi like Mace Windu when there's.
Oh shit. Hey man, I have to. It's gonna be a controlled one this time. It's controlled. It's controlled. My flow is Astro Jedi like Mace Windu. Star Wars bars. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Hold on. Javon wants beef, but these days bison is on the menu. Ugh.
Menu and but flows ice coated in
and buffaloes, but flows ice coated. Ugh. Buffalo like Buffalo, New York. Oh my god. Buffaloes, butt flows ice coated.
Igloos in the snow wet ice.
And igloos. Igloos ice coated like igloos. Oh. Oh.
On the menu and but flows ice coated in igloos and the snow wet icicles. I'm sicko enough to diss you when it's.
Oh, with snow icicles, icicles. The way you said it, it sounds like ice cycles. Like you're a psycho. I'm sicko enough. Ugh.
Ice coated in igloos and the snow wet icicles. I'm sicko enough to diss you when it's bold. My flow Astro Jedi like Mace Windu when this war full of stars. A supernova contributes to the birth of a new sun. My father, the light within you, that mean I'm son of Ra when I shine bright at these venues. I mean a demigod, I'm Hercules of the Central. You rappers don't got.
Lord. Oh my god. You were spitting today, bro.
Jedi like Mace Windu in this war full of stars. A supernova.
In this war full of stars, Star Wars are supernovas.
It contributes to the birth of a.
It contributes to the birth of a new sun.
My father.
A supernova. A supernova in the star. Supernovas are the birth of a new sun. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
The light within you, that mean I'm son of Ra when I shine bright at.
My father, light within you, that means I'm son of pride. I'm son of, oh my god.
The new sun, my father, the light within you, that mean I'm son of Ra.
My father, the light within you. It's the way you're pronouncing it. It sounds like different words. That's a type of alliteration. It is alliteration that I like. That's fucking crazy, bro. Keep it going, bro. Let's go.
Contributes to the birth of a new sun. My father, the light within you, that mean I'm son of Ra when I shine bright at these.
I'm son of Ra when I shine bright.
Venues, I mean a demigod. I'm Hercules of the.
I mean I'm a demigod because you said you were a son, the birth of a son. You're a demigod. You're Hercules.
Central, you rappers don't got drive. Y'all rather just call away. I got way more horsepower, can't entertain ponytails, your buns. I'm on your head like hairstylist, cosmetologist. Established foundations that's keeping my soul autonomous. I'm LA-matic, spit flows, making sure.
My established foundations keep my soul autonomous? Oh. And then you were talking about hairdos in there. I got way more horsepower.
Can't entertain ponytails, your buns.
I can't entertain ponytails. Your buns.
I'm on your head like hairstylist.
I'm on your head. Ponytails, your buns. I can't ponytail your buns. I'm on your head like a hairstylist.
Cosmetologist, established foundations that's keeping my soul autonomous. I'm LA-matic, spit flows, making sure Nas be proud of this. I told you that I don't give a fuck, cause I'm not monogamous. Polygamy, I fuck over any beat for my inner peace. I keep a piece to save for these rappers in case they want the heat. Fire burning inside of me. I came from the dirt and rose from the ashes. This goofy said I'm doing this for clout. Don't question my passion. You diss the West Side. Know your angle, trust you don't want that action.
I'm doing this for clout. Don't question. But the way you said it, you said no question. Oh my.
Doing this for clout, don't question my passion. You diss the West Side, know your angle, trust you don't want that action from Kenny. He a legend, jealousy is disguised as passion. We have a hater. Not calculated, know you're sloppy Joe. I eat him for lunch. You haven't gated if you're next to Joe. I kill him in bunch. I got the juice up in the boxing ring. A lyrical punchline defines who run this like Gump. It's time to face me like video calls from an iPhone. Bygones be bygones. I spin the block just like a cyclone. Do bang, spray this.
Oh my god, bro. Kevin, bro. You're spitting, bro. You're spitting.
If you're next to Joe, I kill him in bunch. I got the juice up in the boxing ring. A lyric.
This goes back to what you were saying. This goes back to what you were saying about Pro Era. You're gonna take on Pro Era. You want Pro Era. You want them to come at you. You want all the smoke. Shit, bro. I got the juice up in the boxing ring. Oh my god.
If you're next to Joe, I kill him in bunch. I got the juice up in the boxing ring. A lyrical punchline defines who run this like Gump. It's time to face me like video calls from an iPhone. Bygones be bygones. I spin the block just like a cyclone. Do bang, spray this shit up like the magic night bombs. Put the fire out with my waves like where the fuck my Triton. This ain't no East versus West, so you upset because the West had to check you for hating on us. That'll lose your respect. You can big up the East without trying to hate on the West and challenge the top dog to prove and show the world you're the best. Instead, you rather clout chase, take shots and throw bait at Kendrick and Cole. You plan to beef and hope the beef increase the records you sold. Cause you don't do this for the love of the game, the fame what you chose. I'm blacking out.
Dude, you're calling him out. You're calling him out. Oh shit. I've been saying this, but you're calling him out. Oh shit. Oh.
The clout chase, take shots and throw bait at Kendrick and Cole. You plan to beef and hope the beef increase the records you sold. Cause you don't do this for the love of the game, the fame what you chose. I'm blacking out on ops like zombies, gotta fetch me their souls.
You're blacking out like zombies? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's hear it all the way through, man. That shit was cold. That shit was fucking cold. Let's go.
Yeah. I know the company man gon' like this one. Let's get it. Jovan want beef, but these days bison is on the menu. And buffaloes, but flows ice coated in igloos in the snow with icicles. I'm sicko enough to diss you when it's mold my
icicles. Icicles. I'm sicko enough to diss you.
Low Astro Jedi like Mace Windu in this war full of stars. A supernova contributes to the birth of a new sun. My father, the light within you, that mean I'm son of Ra when I shine bright at these venues. I mean, a demigod, I'm Hercules of the Central. You rappers don't got drive, y'all rather just call a Waymo. I got way more horsepower.
Y'all rather just call a Waymo. You rappers don't got drive, you rather just call a Waymo. I got way more horsepower. Can't entertain ponytails.
Entertain ponytails, your buns. I'm on your head like hairstylist, cosmetologist. Established foundations that's keeping my soul autonomous. I'm LA-matic, spit flows, making sure Nas be proud of this. I told you that I don't give a fuck, cause I'm not monogamous. Polygamy, I fuck over any beat for my inner peace. I keep a piece to save for these rappers in case they want the heat. Fire.
I keep a piece in case they want heat. Oh my God.
And inside of me, I came from the dirt and rose from the ashes. This goofy said I'm doing this for clout. Don't question my passion. You diss the West Side. Know your angle. Trust you don't want that action from Kenny. He a legend. Jealousy is disguised as passion. We have a hater. Not calculated. Know you're sloppy, Joe. I eat them for lunch. You haven't gated if you're next to Joe.
You're calculated. I eat you for lunch. Yeah, I know. I said, Kevin, if you need backup. Yep. Kevin has another one in the chamber. I've been reading them. I've been reading the comments. Let's go. Let's continue.
I kill him in bunch. I got the juice up in the boxing ring. A lyrical punchline defines who run this like Gump. It's time to face me like video calls from an iPhone. Bygones be bygones. I spin the block just like a cyclone. Do bang, spray this shit up like the magic night bombs. Put the fire out with my waves like where the fuck my Triton. This ain't no easy.
I put the fire out with my waves? Oh. I put the fire out because people are throwing shots, but he puts the fire out with his waves, with his music. Waves are also music. Oh my God.
Versus West, so you upset because the West had to check you for hating on us. That'll lose your respect. You can big up the East without trying to hate on the West and challenge the top dog to prove and show the world you're the best. Instead, you rather clout chase, take shots and throw bait at Kendrick and Cole. You plan to beef and hope the beef increase the records you sold. Cause you don't do this for the love of the game, the fame what you chose. I'm blacking out on ops like zombies, gotta fetch me their souls.
Hey, yo. Kevin, I hope you get the response. I hope you get the response. Hey, yo, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite bar was. I actually have to take off, so it was perfect that Kevin came in like that. But yeah, I need to take off. It was an hour and 43 minutes. It's been fun. But good shit, man. Good shit. Again, one more time for Kevin Ali. One time for everybody in the chat. One time for all the new subscribers. One more time for the old subscribers. Let's go. It's been your boy J Tom Reactions. I am out this bitch. You guys already know. Hey, Kevin, keep doing your thing. Hey, keep shooting shots, bro. Real shit. It's been your boy J Tom Reactions. I am out this bitch. You guys already know. All right? Let's fucking go. Let's go.